Now, I thought you were doing TikTok full time, but apparently you're a pastor as well.
Stop. Yeah, let's do this.
All right, I'm here at California Baptist University with the TikTok legend, Brian Zunigha.
I'm not a legend. I'm D-list at tops.
Hey,
Tops.
D-list is still on the list.
Yeah, I'm at the bottom of the list, but yeah.
We got our little glass covering, doing what we can. Brian, not to throw out numbers like numbers are everything, but 11 million likes on TikTok, that's pretty cool.
You did research.
I did my
love it.
research, yeah. So how did you get started in TikTok?
Someone who worked on my staff, Whitney, she told me I needed to be on TikTok to know this generation. And so it was kind of like, okay, it's COVID. There's no other way to connect with students, so I'll just try it. That's it.
Wow.
That's it.
Yeah, shout out Whitney. That's cool.
Yeah.
TikTok has a stigma of being like for the younger generation, like you were saying. It also has a stigma of just being like full of people who do goofy dances and stuff. So what do you like about the platform and how would you describe TikTok?
I would say it's whatever the user wants it to be. So the algorithm kind of like bends to the will of the user in some ways. So if you like something or don't like something, then it kind of starts to make your feed look like that. So you can be on totally different like feeds than somebody else. Mm-hmm. I'm on dad TikTok, I think.
There you go.
Some people don't see me because I'm just on dad TikTok.
Dad TikTok is cool TikTok?
Yeah, it's a thing.
So speaking of dad TikTok, you're a dad, you're a father, and you have a family, and a lot of what you post like revolves around that. So Tell me a little bit about your family. What is it like being a dad?
Yeah, I've got 3 kids. 2 are adopted, were adopted. I love being a dad. I love being able to show examples of positive father figure things. I'm a father figure. Like, it's fun being a dad. It's hard. Parenting's tough. And so I hope people don't think that I make it look super easy because it's not.
Even hearing some of your language, like your kids were adopted,
yeah.
is really cool. I think you've even gone about educating people about adoption. Why would you say like that's important in terms of what you post?
Yeah, adoption's a huge need. Foster system's huge. I want people to have a positive view of adoption. It's never an ideal situation, but you can make the best out of anything. And so we love our family. We love how God's kind of brought us all together. And so we want to give people a positive view of adoption, and it's not a punchline. It's not a joke.
What do you hope your legacy to be with your kids as a father?
I would love my legacy with my kids just to be that he loved me, he cared about me, and he shared life-shaping values with me.
Now, I thought you were doing TikTok full time, but apparently you're a pastor as well.
Stop.
So I'd love to hear more about that. What does your day-to-day look like as a pastor?
So I work on a college campus as a minister. I mentor students. I lead small groups. I talk about Jesus with people on all different ends of the spectrum. What I don't do is I don't force faith. I don't force faith onto people, but I do invite people to consider what Jesus could mean for their life.
I believe your title is Director of Discipleship. Is that correct?
Yeah, Director of Discipleship. And discipleship's just a fancy word for like spiritual mentoring. This is how I would say it.
That's awesome.
I like this mic.
Yeah, it's great. It's nice and tiny and
Hold it like this.
And it works, yeah.
Yeah.
Tiny little interview.
Yeah.
Now, what's really cool about the way you approach your TikTok is you make these very deep questions in simple ways.
Oh, do I? That's on accident.
So, for example, Cheeseburger444 reached out to you and asked you about anxiety and faith, which is just very TikTok, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But you had a very simple answer in saying, start with prayer. I thought that was really cool. Have you thought about TikTok just being a way to reach people?
Yeah, it's random. It's super random. I've direct messaged with people who have questions about faith. I've helped people find churches. Actually, a lot of people.
Wow.
They're like, hey, I'm in Florida. I'm like, what town? And so, hey, here's some churches I would start with. It's been this cool little side ministry thing. I really do it to connect, like be a part of this generation on campus now because I work with college students. But it has been cool to have a broader impact to some degree.
Now, on the flip side, you have your internet trolls, and I love the way, you approach these internet trolls.
There's so many of them. People this is like full-time job for people, trolling. They see me trolling.
I love how you told them to do better.
I mean, if you're going to be a troll, be creative. You know?
Yeah.
Put work, effort into it. Don't be lazy.
Yeah.
Don't be lazy.
Has any of these comments ever gotten to you, or is it more just like...
No, actually, it's funny because people think that maybe. They're like, don't let them get to you. Dude, I'm a 43-year-old man with a family and a really good job. I love my life. And so what some 12-year-old says anonymously on the internet really doesn't bother me. I like that people get to see, because a lot of it's racism, because I have black kids. I like that people get to see racism. I like that some of those things come to light. And so sometimes I highlight them or respond, and I don't give them attention. Look, I'm doing it so that people can see that this still exists in our world today. And I want to highlight the fact that, no, there's a lot of people that still think this way and still say stuff, very hurtful things. So I love highlighting that. Never bothers me.
That's good. I want to get to know you a little better. Like, let's ask some questions just more about you. I love your hair. How long have you been growing your hair out for?
I think 4 to 5 years, something like that.
Is there any plans on cutting it or just letting it flow?
Let it flow.
The question I love to ask everyone on this show is, why do you do what you do? Why TikTok? Why pursuing pastoral ministry? Why be a dad? You know, why do you do what you do?
Yeah, I guess a lot of my life revolves around passing stuff on to the next generation. I want to equip, to invest in, to help the next generation. So whether it's being a dad or mentoring college students, I want to give positive examples and really help the next generation find success in their lives.
You seem to be a man of many hobbies. I've heard that you make beats. I've heard that you have...
Do make beats.
SoundCloud rapper or just beat guy?
No, just beats.
Is that like kind of a hidden thing or?
Yeah, I don't even know how to tell you to find it. Sorry.
It's out there though. Do you have a vinyl collection?
Oh, absolutely. I love vinyl.
Any favorite?
I just got Folklore. I know it's like cliche. I don't know. It's a good album. And I got the beige. It looks beautiful. Yeah, that's my favorite. And Jay Dilla, if you don't know him, like he produces beats. Or he produced beats.
Jay Dilla. What's a book everyone should read?
How to Read a Book by Mortimer Adler is a book everyone should read.
Wow.
Before you start to read a book.
That's a great suggestion. I love that answer. What's a movie everyone should watch?
I don't know.
That's okay.
I was not prepared for this.
We didn't brief him before.
Yeah.
Well, Brian, thanks so much for being on the show today. Is there anything you'd like to sign off with the audience? Anything you got for us?
No.
It's all good. You don't have to.
I wanted a really cool saying. I got nothing. Zing. No.
This has been a tiny little interview. Find Brian on TikTok at @bzuni. Check out his TikToks. And yeah, thanks for being on the show. Appreciate it.